Devon's house, built in the 19th century, stands as a testament to Jamaica's colonial past. The mansion was originally owned by George Stiebel, a Jamaican businessman who became the country's first black millionaire. The architectural style of the mansion blends Georgian and Caribbean influences, creating a unique and captivating ambience. Today, we're going to do a mansion tour. And growing up, I always saw Devon House and I had no idea that you were able to go inside. I've always been curious what's inside, how does it look, is it haunted? Yeah, I've always had those questions. So, the first step is purchasing the ticket. There are 5 tour options you can choose from. You have the mansion tour only, the coconut cooler, which you have the mansion tour plus coconut water, the patties lover tour, in which you have 3 patty options to choose from, the Devon House Bakery, and unfortunately curry patty is not an option. You have the sweet escape package, which is the mansion tour plus a single scoop of ice cream, and lastly the taste of Devon House, in which you're given 4 options and you pick 3. Now, the mansion tour is 30 minutes and is offered from Mondays to Fridays 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturdays 12 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. They're closed on Good Fridays and Christmas, and all this information can be found on their website devonhouseja.com. And I should mention that you can reserve on the website, like reserve a time space, but you get to pay here. Now, let's get into the tour and actually see if Devon House is haunted. As we enter the mansion, we are greeted by a spacious foyer with a grand staircase that reflects the mansion's Victorian charm. Immediately, we're able to see George Stiebel and his wife Magdalene Stiebel's photo. Also in the foyer is a showcase which has a copy of the original letter written by George Stiebel's daughter Teresa Stiebel, to which she wrote to a friend that she was unable to make it to the birth of her child, and she also sent a gift with the letter, which is also in the showcase. Moving further into the mansion, we then step in the Palm Hall, which was given its name due to the painting that dates back to 1930, made from Jamaican locust tree, also known as stinking toe. Its high ceilings show off the beautiful brass chandeliers that are from the 17th century, which originally held candles as it was before the time of electricity, and meticulously crafted furniture take us back to a time of unparalleled elegance. Through the mansion, we're able to see beautiful chandeliers among the different rooms. Mr. Stiebel definitely had some taste. Next, we make our way to the stunning dining hall, where the original crystals and plate settings are found on the dining table, reminding us of the feasts that were once held within these walls. Okay, so remember me saying that as a child I always thought this place was haunted? Well, the tour guide kind of played into that fear with this painting where wherever you go, his eyes move, which was really creepy to me. And she also insinuated that he's able to move his legs. Safe to say he did not, but the eye thing was really creepy. We now make our way into the games room, and what I love is how everything is preserved. Like, for example, this 3-in-1 game and this pool table that is typically for women. I don't remember why she said it was, but it's foldable. And my favorite painting in the entire place was this painting here. There's something just so poetic about it. But here's the rest of the furniture in the games room. So now we make our way upstairs, and while we go upstairs, we see a brass chandelier that's over 150 years old. We step into the master bedroom and we see something on the bed, and it's a bed warmer. I thought it was something else. Don't ask me what I thought it was, but it was a bed warmer, as Jamaica used to be cold back then. We now make our way to the gambling room, and I know it doesn't look like one with the sewing machine as the centerfold. However, gambling was done upstairs as gambling was illegal back then. And when the police came, they'd push the staircase up to hide it, so it would look like there was no staircase there at all. However, due to the building being old, they had to fix the staircase, so now it's just like a normal staircase. The property was actually larger than this and went as far back as St. Andrew's Parish Church. With most of it being demolished, creating new roads, Devon House was actually set to be demolished itself in 1965 until Edward Seaga, who was not Prime Minister at the time but Minister of Welfare and Development, he came in and saved the building. So we're able to see Edward Seaga giving Queen Elizabeth a tour in these photos, and there are other monarchs who came to Devon House, such as Prince Harry. We are now off to my favorite room, and that's the ballroom. Its well-decorated ceilings bring you back to the past, but it still looks a bit modern, like you'll see it now in 2023. The crystal chandelier goes well with the ceiling and the theme for the room, and also you're able to see the original piano. And although it doesn't play anymore, once in a while when you stroke the key, it does make a sound. What I really appreciate is how well preserved the rooms are and how they are able to keep the original pieces that were once a part of Devon House. Okay, so let me tell you a bit of backstory about how George Stiebel gained his wealth, which I should have probably started with. But when he was 14, he dropped out of school, became a carpenter. Eventually, his father gave him startup capital, in which he bought his first ship. He later bought his second ship, in which he used it in the sea transport business. After that, he went into the arms business for a while because it was lucrative. However, it got him in a bit of trouble. And then eventually he went to Venezuela, where he was one of the persons who discovered a gold mine. He kept his share in the gold mine, and later, when he capitalized, that's when he became a millionaire. So gold is how he gained his wealth. Eventually, he acquired properties throughout Jamaica in 1999, and one of which being Devon House. And this is how we have this beautiful building still here, well preserved, with all the beauties that George Stiebel once owned. So tell me what you think. Would you visit the Devon House Mansion Tour? And which was your favorite room?